The conversation. This is something that was quite shocking yesterday evening. We covered it as we saw a lot of drama outside the residence of the former CS Interior, CS Fred Matiangi. We are not really completely aware or sure of whether who the officers were sent by and who the officers were, because at first we did hear that it was officers drawn from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. However, the EACC CEO Twalib Mbarak says that he is not aware of any sanctioned raid on the former CS. Let me begin with you, Anne. What do you make of the latest development with regard to this? Do you read anything?
Good morning. Yes, indeed. From where we sit as Kenyans, I think these are things that should not happen. Yes, at a personal level, I would say it is purely unconstitutional in total disregard of the whatever it is, I think it is, they need to communicate in advance. There are better ways of making arrests. It should be communicated. So just waking up or waiting until very late at night so as to go and arrest, and more so a person of his stature, having been a cabinet secretary for Interior, it is purely unethical, uncalled for. They should have done it better. All
right. Momina Machio, what do you make of this? Do you read some politics into it?
Thank you, Zainab. I think I'm a little bit saddened by, what is happening, because I've worked with Dr. Matiangi when he was a cabinet secretary Interior, and seeing what is happening could actually make anybody feel threatened, because we keep on saying we've got institutions and we should let it be independent in carrying out its mandate. And I don't see any reason why we should be doing things, late in the evening or at night. If it's not witch hunt, surely, why pursue immediate former cabinet secretary in such a manner? Supposing there was an issue that needed to be followed, was that the best way to do it? No. So I think for us, we should respect institutions, should stick to their mandate, and they should not let anybody else from any corner misuse their powers. That's what I feel.
All right. Florence, what do you make of it?
Thank you. I agree with my sisters. If you're going to arrest, there are proper channels of arresting. If there's an issue, there's a way of communicating the same. I think this reminds me when I was growing up in the Moi era, where you could hear, so-and-so's father has disappeared and your parents are talking in hushed tones. And so I saw that playing. I'm like, oh, after the 2010 constitution, is this still happening? So I think it would be great if the government assured Kenyans that there's no witch hunt going on, and just do things in a proper way, whatever it is that they need to do. If it is an arrest, if it's questioning, it's whatever. I mean, everybody thought it's Anti-Corruption Commission. I was wondering, why would anti-corruption show up at somebody's house at night? I mean, you can still arrest people during the day. They've not left the country. So would like to see this issue unfold and get clarity from the government, because I always say, my mom used to say, serikali na mkono mrefu, so serikali should be knowing what is going on.
Right.
So we are expecting the government to explain to us what's going on.
Right.
And to allay fears, like my sister has said, that, we do things with decorum as a nation.
All right.
Yeah.
And we'll continue just following up on that report.